Guys, today I'm interviewing Adian Willamson. He has had one fight, one win. And my first question is, he's got a fight date on the 24th of June back in Scotland.
Yep, it's going to be a really good night for Inverness and for the Dromossie Hotel as well. There's the other three boys, George Stewart, Callum Turnbull, and Nathan Levers that's fighting on it too, so it'll be a really good night.
Yeah, I've interviewed Callum.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's good. Callum's a really good boy. He knows what he's talking about, knows what he wants to achieve. That's good.
Yeah. Does he train with you? Because he was speaking about you.
Yeah, he trains with me.
Yeah. So have you sparred many rounds?
Yeah, me and Callum have sparred loads and loads of rounds with each other.
Yeah. So is this a 6-round fight?
I don't know completely if it's 4 or 6.
Yeah. So, on your debut, you fought what was his name? Can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
It's hard to pronounce his name.
Yeah, definitely.
But he was from the West Midlands, I think.
Yep.
And then I think Callum fought on the same night.
Yep.
And George fought on the same night as well.
Yeah. It was me that fought first, then George, and then Callum.
Yeah. Yeah. So, did you sell many tickets for your debut?
Yeah, sold loads of tickets. Must have been about 90 plus.
Were you happy with that turnout?
Yeah, definitely. It was a really big turnout for Inverness.
Yeah. Have you sold many for this up and coming one on the 24th?
We're still waiting for the tickets to come, but I've got all the tickets reserved and I've sold all the tickets that are coming
already?
to me. Yep.
That's impressive, mate.
Yeah, thank you.
What? So is it more? Is it more or less? Is there the same people coming or like different people?
I think there's more. There was 300 plus at the last Dromossie, and I think there's more than that now. So yeah, I've sold more tickets this time.
That's good, mate.
Yeah, thank you.
You're gaining more fans as you keep fighting.
Most definitely, especially with the Facebook and Instagram page. It lets you get out and reach a bit more to that people that don't actually know about you.
Yeah. You have like 160 followers, I think.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah. So you have sold quite a few tickets.
Yeah, definitely.
It's going to be a good night of boxing, shouldn't it?
For sure. A really good night. Inverness will be booming.
Yeah. Wait, are you from Inverness?
I'm from Alness, which is 25, 30 miles away from Inverness.
Oh, so not that far?
Nah, not really. 15-minute drive.
Wait, so were you in Inverness now?
Yep.
How's training going? Is training going okay?
Yeah, training's going really good. I'm actually in the middle of a camp right now. Been running in the mornings, sparring, training at nights. I was down in Aberdeen yesterday and I sparred 6 rounds with Billy Stewart. Do you know him?
Yeah, I've heard of him. Yeah.
Yeah, really good boy. He fought for a world title not long ago, but lost. So he's a really good boy. 12-1.
Yeah, he's a good fighter.
Yeah, definitely. Mean body shot on him.
Yeah. Was it a tough spar?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Did he make you work for it?
For sure.
So do you spar with like Callum and George and stuff like that?
Yeah. Yep.
What's your like gym called?
Inverness City ABC.
So is it just you, Callum and George? Is there any others?
There's a lot of amateurs and keep fitters, but me, George and Callum are the main 3 pros.
You're all 1-0, aren't you? No, Callum's 2-0.
Yeah, Callum's 2-0. Me and George are 1-0.
Yeah. What was it the 5th of March, your debut?
I think yeah.
Was that in the same venue that you're fighting in your second fight?
Yep, the Dromossie Hotel.
Yeah. So you're promoted by Steve McGurr, is it?
Stevie Maguire, yep.
Yeah. can never pronounce his second name.
You'll get used to it.
Yeah. So are you all Scottish?
Yep.
So Callum said that he likes watching Josh Taylor. Do you like watching Josh Taylor?
I like watching Josh Taylor, but I've definitely got a few other people that I like watching more.
Like who? Who do you like to watch?
Arturo Gatti, Mike Tyson, and just all the other boxers that were like in the past. The present, I'd like Devin Haney, Gervonta Davis.
Yeah.
Yeah, just them.
Are you watching the Gervonta Davis's fight? I think it's next weekend.
I definitely will be watching it. Yep.
Do you think he'll win
Oh, for sure.
by knockout?
I'd like to think he's going to win by a knockout, but you never know what happened in a boxing match.
Yeah. I'm saying that Gervonta's going to maybe stop him late on, maybe points.
Yeah, maybe. Be a good outcome.
Do you know, like, who you're fighting on the 24th?
I don't know who I'm fighting yet, but I can tell it'll be a good enough boy.
Yeah. So are you a lightweight, are you?
I think it's lightweight, yeah.
Yeah. Because that guy you fought, I think he was 1-5 or something when you fought him.
Mm-hmm.
So not the hardest of the. I think George had a hard opponent, 11-8 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Callum wants to fight that guy who George fought.
Yeah.
Would you not mind fighting Glover?
Oh, I'd fight him, definitely. I'd fight anyone that gets put in front of me, to be honest. Just got to train for it, I suppose.
Yeah. How many fights do you want to have this year?
Me, as many that gets thrown at me.
So you just want to build your record up?
Yeah, for sure. Get as many fights as I can, win as many as them, and then go for a title.
So how many? Like 4, 3?
Maybe 5, 6, and then think about a title.
So and then maybe you'll push on to like 6-rounders.
Yeah, for sure.
I heard that this fight you're fighting in is going to be on the 24th of June, might be 6.
It could possibly be 6, to be honest, yeah.
Yeah. More time for the knockout?
Definitely.
Yeah. Is training going well?
Yeah, training's going really, really well. Hard camping in right now. As I said, keeping busy as well. Running every morning, getting up. Diet's going really well too.
Yeah.
Going to the club, getting good sparring, pads, circuits. It's going really good.
So have you been for a run this morning?
Yep.
How far do you run?
Only ran about 5, 6 miles.
So pretty good.
Yeah, definitely.
So you do that every morning?
Yep.
And then do you go like to the boxing gym later, do some pads or something?
Yeah, later on in the day, and then go back, have something to eat, and then go to the boxing gym again.
Will you be going to the gym later?
Yep.
What, and do some like pads or like?
Yeah, just pads, and then nothing major, because the weekends I like to keep it a wee bit chill, but do some pads and then stretching, tap the weight at the bags, and then go for a nice hot shower.
So you just want to get back into the boxing, just a light training session to get back into it?
Yeah, definitely.
Because I think you've got a few weeks until the fight.
Yep.
Are you always confident going into it?
Most definitely.
Do you not get nervous?
Obviously there's always going to be a wee bit of nerves, but you don't let that bother you.
Yeah. Do you know what time you'll be on, like if you're on first or like last or second to last?
I think I'll be on first this time again.
Again?
Yeah.
Get the show off, kick it on to a bang.
Definitely.
Start on maybe a big knockout as well. Who knows?
Yeah, I'll do that for you. Don't worry.
Well, even if you don't knock him out, it's the main thing is that you win.
Yep.
So you just keep training hard in the knockout. If it
I'll
comes, it comes, mate.
Yep. You don't go out looking for one; it'll just come.
Yeah. If you see an opener, just whack it. Yeah.
Definitely, I'll do that.
Yeah. So are you orthodox? Yeah.
Yep.
So is your strong hand the right? Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say my strong hand is my right hand, but when you learn to box, like I definitely think my left hand for the hooks and the jabs and all that stuff. It's equal power now to like.
Yeah. Because when you were fighting, I thought I wasn't there, but I like watched it after because I think it was being put on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So I watched a bit of highlights of your fight.
Yeah.
And I thought you did very well, mate.
Thank you.
And I couldn't tell what hand was your hardest because you kept both of the shots were hard.
Yeah. Thank you for that. Yeah, it's just training, isn't it?
You just
Hard
need to keep
training.
working on them.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't think that guy has got stopped yet. I don't think.
Did he not?
I don't think he has got stopped.
That's good. Always room for it then, isn't there?
Yeah. So do you want like another journeyman on your second, or do you want someone a bit of a step up?
A bit of a step up, definitely.
What, someone like Glover, like 11 and 8,
Yeah.
something like that?
Yep.
Because I thought
Definitely.
Glover's definitely always goes for the wins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So would you mind fighting Glover?
Yeah, I'd fight him.
You would fight anyone, wouldn't you, mate?
Yeah, anyone that Stevie puts in front of me, I'll fight.
And beat them.
Yeah, definitely.
So were you happy with your fans when?
Yeah, definitely.
Did you go and meet your fans after the fight?
Oh yeah, definitely. So it's good to go and see everyone after the fight, ask them how they enjoyed it, what was the best part about it, and then just let them enjoy their night.
Wasn't it like in a bit of a bar?
Yeah, what was that?
The venue's like a bar.
Yeah, it's a big hotel, a really big hotel, and there was the bar. You got your food as well at the start, and your 3-course meal. So yeah, it was good.
Good little venue.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. So is Nathan part of your gym as well?
Nathan's part of Glen Rothis.
Do you think he'll be headlining because he's a?
Yeah, I think he'll be headlining as being a heavyweight.
Yeah. I don't think just because he's a heavyweight doesn't mean that he has to be main event, though.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
But I think it's because they're expecting more like power.
Yeah.
Because he's a bigger lad.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Than you lads. I think I watched Nathan's debut as well.
Yeah. What did you think of that?
I thought he did very well.
Yeah, that's good.
I think he was against this guy from Manchester called Reece
so.
Barlow. Because I've
be.
interviewed that Barlow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you're my 79th interview or something.
You know your stuff.
Definitely. Yeah.
I've
done quite a lot.
Yeah, that's good. At least you enjoy it though, eh?
Yeah, I do. I would like. Does George like your sparring partner have Instagram? Because I'm trying to get you. I've had you on, Callum, and I'm trying to get George, but I'm not sure how.
Yeah, I'll send you George's one after this.
Yeah. Okay. Is he? So he's fighting on the 24th, is he?
Yep.
Also, it's a busy night on the 24th.
Yeah, definitely will be.
That's the day after my birthday, mate.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
So maybe, you never know, I might come and support.
Oh, that would be really good. That would be very good.
To support you, Callum, George, and Nathan.
Yeah, definitely. We'd enjoy that.
Yeah. How did you get into boxing?
I was always into combat sports. Like I'd done kickboxing from a really young age, and then after that, kickboxing just wasn't doing it for me. So I thought, well, let me try something else, and then boxing.
Yeah. So is that
Mhm.
what? So what age was that when you thought you wanted now to be a boxer?
Must have been about 14, 15,
Yeah. And how old are you now? 20, 25,
18, 18.
18?
Yep.
Young lad.
Yep.
So did you not have many amateur fights? Did you turn pro quite like early on?
I had about 30 odd amateur fights. I won
So quite a
over,
lot.
yeah, I won 2 times Scottish. I won over in Portugal, and then one over in Cyprus too.
So what was your record as an amateur?
25 wins and obviously 5 losses.
Oh, so a good amateur record.
Yep.
Were you happy with your amateur record?
Yeah, well, the amateur records, that's just like, doesn't really mean much when you come into the pros, to be honest. So my coach always said that he was wanting to turn me pro. So obviously I wanted more wins than losses. But when he told me that, I was thinking to myself, well, I'm going to be a pro soon anyway. So all I really care about is making sure I'm ready for the pros
Yeah.
and getting a good record with no losses on that.
You're only young, mate. You've got a long way to go.
Yeah, definitely. Still learning on the job.
Yeah. Next, Josh Taylor, mate.
Yeah, thank you.
You'll be champ soon.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I aim for.
Would you go for like the Celtic title and then build up to like Commonwealth?
Yeah, I think I would go for the Celtic title first, then Commonwealth, and then British, and so far on.
Yeah, so just slowly get to the big titles.
Yeah, definitely. It's good, even though like the Celtic title, it's not a well-known title. It's still good to take all those belts.
Yeah.
When people see belts, they're thinking, "Oh well, he's got a belt and all that stuff." You know what I mean? And
Yeah, they would
it's a
like to
title.
take the belt off you.
Yeah, definitely.
So would you try to like push on for a title maybe late like this year or early next year or?
Early next year, I'd say. Yeah.
So you want to get your record to like 5-0, 6-0 by the end of the year?
Yeah.
So you want loads of fights, loads of wins.
Definitely.
Hope maybe a few knockouts on the way, stoppages.
For sure.
Yeah. And my last question for you is, do you have any advice for people who want to be a boxer when they're older?
It takes a lot of sacrifice and dedication. You can't be always going out and then drinking, doing bad things, and then expecting to come in and train a little bit and win. It takes a lot of dedication, a lot of sacrifice, a lot of hard work, and just always being focused.
Yeah. And do you want to shout out like your manager or your sponsors or trainers?
Yeah, big shout out to Stephen Maguire, Active Clothing, who sponsor me clothes to wear. For that, you should go and see them. KCT Fitness in Dingwall, they're my personal trainer. What's the other one? And then GU and LTD for sponsoring me my kit, and Rory Mac Distribution.
Yeah. Who trains you?
Who trains me?
Yeah.
I train myself most of the time, but when we're down in Glenrothes and all that stuff, there's Kevin Brooks, there's Kevin Anderson who does the pads. He's a former Commonwealth and British champion.
Yeah.
Just all that sort of stuff. When I was in Aberdeen, it was obviously sparring with Billy and training with David McAllister. So there's a handful of people training me.
Yeah. I just want to say a massive thank you for your time, and 24th of June you go 2-0, mate.
Thank you for the interview as well.
It's a pleasure having you on.
You too.
Thank you, mate. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Bye.
Bye, mate.